Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. We have found a hidden Zhentarim hideout and we just bought an artist. What was his name again? I think he actually left already. His name was Oscar, I believe. And yeah, I'm curious to see what will come of that. I'm sure this will play a role later in the game again. But for now, let's continue to look around here. I don't really need to look at all the boxes and so on because I can't take any of that anyway. But I'm sure we have other people to talk to. For example, this person here. What is his name? Bella.
What's up for discussion?
You seem a nice sort. I'm glad we didn't have to kill you.
Very friendly bunch here. And yes, I am a nice sort. Maybe a little bit too nice sometimes. I just spent a lot of money to free this poor artist from slavery. Again, I would like to stress to any reader to only use these harmful solutions when absolutely necessary and never ever against another intelligent being. Recipe for 1 vial of simple toxin. Extracts needed: suspension of Baldur trumpet sublimate of belladonna. Method: blow or waft sublimate over the suspension of Baldur trumpet. Make sure not to inhale. Close flask and shake vigorously. And yeah, then we have the rule of 3 again. Someone has scribbled an excited note in the margin. Bella, you've got to try this one, but be careful. These toxins are real nice, but they take a while to work. Bloke, I used it on almost cut my head off after I nicked him. Worth it to see him choke to death on his own spit right after that attack though. Okay, well, I never actually used any toxins, so good to know that apparently they take a while to work. I think I saw a ladder over here. Yep, there's a ladder.
Strip this place bare.
Okay, we got another ladder over here. I thought this was like just a little dead end. And yeah, this is the person we're looking for, right? Let's try to talk to everyone else as well. Oh, Ollie, right. We have met him before.
Any falls behind?
Good to see you. Killed any more beasts out there?
Not really. Not since the last battle. We just like went back to camp, had a big party, and then we came here. Didn't really have any battles since then, as far as I remember. Anyway, let's talk to Rugen again.
That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out. The elf song's my local. Look me up if you're in the city.
Yes, I think I've heard about that place before. So I guess we might see him again as well. But now let's talk to the person in charge.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zhentarim look out for their own. Even if it's rude. That's worth some coin.
What's your
And
problem
my
with
thanks.
Rugen?
Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
What does that mean? Yeah, what are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
So, you're planning to blow up this entire place? But okay, apparently that ends this quest. Reward: find the missing shipment. Please, Zaris rewarded us for defending her agents and bringing back the shipment. Huh. Harold. A crossbow named Harold. I have to think about
Lamps, lads.
who might
Field lamps.
be the best
open flames
companion
where
to
we're
use this, but I guess we'll take it. I mean, if I had known that these are like shady slavers and traders and smugglers and whatnot, I may have considered just taking whatever was in that mysterious chest, but I mean, now it's too late. But okay, we can still look around a little bit. So I guess that's what I will do. I don't know, any of you want to make use of this crossbow that I just got somewhere? It's always hard to find. Let's sort this differently. There we go. I don't know. Maybe you? Or you? I guess any one of you can use this. I wanna stick with bows for Artemis. I don't know, I think it just fits her better. Alright, let's look around a little bit more. It looks like we have more area to uncover here.
Any falls behind, I'll leave them for the fist.
And there's something we can read over here. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow, Volume 4. An excerpt from The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow. So they're impossible but also true. Interesting. A pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known to never have left her native Waterdeep and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. It is quite a feeling to fall forever. Of course, fall does not exactly describe it, nor indeed does fly. Each patch of sky in the elemental plane of air is bound by no laws but its own, rendering petty attempts at direction or definition meaningless. It is exactly this ferocious freedom that makes a plunge through the eternal blue the only way I've learned to truly relax. You seem distracted, observed Erulus, shouting to be heard over the howling wind. That the goblin could so easily pierce my inscrutable facade was no surprise to me, for she is a sage of considerable wisdom and a lifelong friend to boot. I acknowledged, expertly adjusting my posture to avoid a drifting Aarakocra nest. Lord Primus was forewarned of my contract to infiltrate this mind palace. I had to leave my entire crew on Mechanus just to escape alive. I could sense her frown beneath the bleached bone skull that eternally obscured her face. It was an affectation of her monastic order, and just one of the many things I had never truly understood about her. All perished? Surely the traitor was among them. Perished? Oh no, I traded them. Lord Primus wished to study mortal mannerisms, and he was most forthcoming with the identity of my betrayer in return. I reached out across the divide and slipped from her finger the ring of command. With the loss of the magical item, she instantly ceased to fly and began to fall in earnest. A subtle distinction, but an important one. Her screams were already lost to the whipping wind by the time a new bride loomed into view. I climbed aboard, weighing the ring in my palm. Its exact twin was nestled upon my own finger, forged by Erulus many moons ago as a symbol of our undying friendship. Worry not, dear reader, she's my friend still, and it is fully my intention to return and catch her someday. Okay, but why did you let her fall? I feel I'm missing some context here. I mean, this is volume 4, so maybe the context is in the other volumes. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. The Approachable East, Volume 1. We've seen some of these before. I'm not sure if we have seen this volume in particular. Great dukes and duchesses, lords and ladies, and all who seek knowledge of the world, welcome. I have travelled far, seen much, and recorded all. My odyssey began in a humble tavern where I met a Rashimi mercenary, an approachable fellow. He offered me a tale in exchange for a drink. I accepted and was soon rapt as one ale became 6. He told me the legend of his people, sharing their stories and culture. He told me of the lands he'd visited, from the Silver Marches to Kalisham, from the Moon Shay Isles to the plains of Purple Dust. The more he spoke, the more I realized I'd never traveled farther than Baragost. I felt like a fly, spending my short life buzzing about a latrine, ignorant of everything I was missing. Well, no more. The next day I packed a bag and set out, following the Shiontha east. I would travel to Rashaman, see this magnificent world, and document it all. Yeah, I mean, some of these books are probably best read in order once you have all the volumes, but that might be a while, so I'm just going to read them whenever I find them. Okay, that's nothing I can read. And I mean, every now and then there's like a single box or barrel that apparently I can loot. Although there's nothing too interesting in it. Okay, but there's definitely more stuff going on here. So let's just keep going. I don't know where this ladder is going to lead me. Maybe let's stay up here for the time being. What the hell is that? Proximity explosive. I mean, apparently I can't disarm it without drawing unwanted attention. I'm just hoping it's not going to explode if I get too close. I mean, I'm already pretty close. I feel that if it would explode, it already had done so. But still, let's try to stay away from it. Okay, apparently they are not armed. Vol.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I don't know. I think this is quite a lot to see. For example, these explosives. Maybe that's what they're using to blow up this place. That's why they're putting them here. It's not specifically a trap. It's just, you know, to blow up everything. Oh, look at that. We got a wolf over here. Let's see if we can talk to them. Two wolves. Isbeth and Indra. That wolf just teleported.
Round again. Master gets confused, I think.
What seems to be the problem? What's wrong with your master?
The dark smells wrong. Not night dark. Waiting dark.
It's because you're in a cave. It's not even night at the moment. Can I talk to you again?
Have to stay with Master. Keep Master from the dark.
Okay, apparently they have more than one line of dialogue.
Have to stay with Master.
Okay.
Keep Master from the dark.
Exactly two, apparently.
Going round again. Can't we just lie down?
This wolf seems to be kind of depressed. Maybe your master should take a look at that. Is this your master over here? Yark?
Had a peach of a shot on you as you came in.
Well, good for you. The question is, would you have actually been able to hit me? Because I'm pretty nimble, you know, and missing attacks is a very common thing in this game.
Want to pick out the true Zhent? Tell them they're going down into the Underdark. While everyone else is bawling, they'll be the ones asking about hazard pay.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to go to the Underdark myself. But obviously not right now. Oh, this door I can't just pick. It seems that this is probably where all the good stuff is, huh? But I mean, again, I can't take anything without making people hostile, and I don't think I want to do that at the moment. I mean, they're only Zhentarim, and from what we've heard, they're not exactly good people, but we don't really need that kind of trouble at the moment, so never mind. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I can return here once they've blown up everything and then just take the stuff. then again, there's like a non-zero chance that the whole place will just collapse. Now, before we go back down, I think there's some area over here that I haven't seen yet. Let's check that out first.
Something over there.
Ooh, well. What the hell? I can't even dig up the dirt mound? I call bullshit on that. I found this treasure and I'm going to take it. It's not like they can see me over here anyway. Yeah, even that is like off limits. There we go. Also, I guess I can actually
Alright, time to skulk about.
talk to the
My hand slipped.
trader guy again, because he may actually have more and better
Path lies
stuff now.
before me.
I definitely should be doing that. Okay, this is just going back to where we came from. So I guess we will go down and maybe talk to the trader again. Yeah, it looks like we've seen everything. Then again, there's something over here that I may want to take a look at. Let's make sure we haven't missed anything of importance. Oh, there's another iron gate that I can't open. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly like the really valuable stuff. But I don't see a way to actually get to any of that without making people hostile. And there's another wolf down here.
Very well.
I haven't talked to that one.
Careful. No stone scent. No stone sound. Strange stone here.
Strange stone here? What do you mean by that?
I do not understand, but I will guard this nothing stone.
The nothing stone.
That was an illusion.
Oh,
Hiding what, I wonder?
an elevator. Where does the elevator go? Let's see if we can use it.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Ah, I see. We can go through here.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Well, that's pointless. But I guess that fake stone wall was what Easter was talking about when he said like nothing stone. But you didn't do a very good job guarding it. So apparently I can like lockpick it. Maybe that's the reason it doesn't work. Okay, let's see if we can lockpick it. Okay. Ah, okay, so I guess now we can use the elevator. Can we? I may have to use it at a very specific point. Okay, but before we use the elevator and presumably leave this place via the elevator, I want to go and talk to the trader again, because he may have more stuff now for me to get. Also, have we been here already? This seems unfamiliar. Let's check this out. Also, navigating the camera in this place is kind of tricky. Okay, I don't think this is actually going anywhere. But this is someone I don't remember talking to. Carrot.
Wouldn't linger down here if I were you. See all that smoke powder?
I've seen some of it,
The
yes.
flaming fist won't find nothing here but rubble.
Yeah, they're going to blow up this entire place. I wonder what would happen if I just shoot some of the smoke powder. Would it completely blow up this entire place? I mean, probably. Okay, yeah, let's find a way back to the trader, and then we will check out the elevator again. I think this is a way we can go down, right? Yeah, this is where we came in. Let's do this. Bram, that was his name. Are you willing to trade with me properly now?
Alright, back already?
Yep, I want to trade again.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
There we go. You are right. You have some interesting stock, but first of all, I can sell you some stuff now. A bit more than before, like the rings I just picked up. And I guess some of this as well. Let's see, what do you got? I don't think I need yet another crossbow. What about some of your outfits here? Is there like anything that I would want? Height armor +1. Gain +1 bonus to dexterity. I mean, that's the same that I have already, but minus the extra nature, so probably not. Maybe let's focus on the rare items over here. The jolty vest. Superior material, you take 1 less slashing damage. Counter shock. When the wearer takes damage while having lightning charges, the attacker must succeed a dexterity saving throw or become shocked. I mean, I guess maybe I should at some point spec a companion to, you know, use these lightning charges properly. Gloves of Hail of Thorns. Gloves of Thievery. I don't know. Some of this stuff isn't terrible, but there isn't really anything that really catches my eye at the moment. So I think I won't have to buy something after all. I mean, I know I should be buying anything that I want to buy now because I may not ever see this person again once they left, but considering the fact that I just bought a very expensive artist from him, maybe I should save my money a little bit.
Pleasure.
So, never mind. Okay, now, I wanna check out that elevator. I mean, there are some good odds that this is just a different way out of here. But maybe it's actually going somewhere else, and I want to find out. Guess I have to go back here again. And then down here. Okay. This may not have been the shortest way to get there, but as long as it works.
Can't give up now.
Alright. I just have to go through here and just ignore the fact that this is not a wall, right? Yep. Interesting. Let's see. Elevator, where will you take me? Oh, it's going down. It's not going up. I thought this was like... Oh, it's going into the Underdark. I see. I mean, this is not where I currently want to go, but... I guess it's good to know that there's like...
Your years in the hells have made you a
different ways
fierce
here.
warrior, Karlak.
Fierce in battle, maybe a bit naive in everything else.
In that way, you are like many a young Githyanki. Wise to the ways of battle, if not to the wider world.
Makes sense. And how are you getting on out here in the world?
Mindfully and meticulously.
Alright, these two seem to get along well enough. And you're not naive, Karlek, you're just wholesome. So where exactly is this? Ah, I see. It's on the same map as the other entrance to the Underdark, but in a different location. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time here because this is something for another day. But at the very least I can pick up the loot we have here, right? Oh, a bunch of thieves' tools. Ooh. Perception failed. What exactly did I fail here? Huh. I'm not sure what exactly triggered this. But I hope that my other companions will have their try at this perception check again. Well, there's lots of good stuff here. Impressive. Why is this
What's happening?
place shaking? Did they already blow up? Like the chasm? The hideout? Yeah, I'm still a little bit worried that I'm not getting that perception. Okay, here we go.
Be cautious.
Okay. It is indeed a trap, which I will disarm. Oh, that's a difficult trap. Let's hope this is not going to work.
Did Zariel know you'd be unable to touch anyone when she crammed that awful thing into your chest?
Well, are you going to continue this conversation?
I can touch devils and the like back in Avernus. I never did, because I'm not a masochist. But I could have.
Gods, I'm glad you got out of there.
Okay, I don't really want to use another inspiration. I do not have that many, and
With my new best friend on my tail the whole time. Who knew?
apparently they get along pretty well too now. But yeah, I guess I will not use another inspiration here, and I will just take the damage from this trap. What else can I do? There we go. Wasn't that terrible? And now we will try to lockpick this. Alright. The lock is not quite as difficult. Let's see what you have for me. Scroll of Speak with Dead, Scroll of False Life. Alright. Anyway, I've seen more chests over here. Apparently this one is not trapped. And more nice stuff. I may actually want to go to the trader again once we left this place. Okay, let's just check out like the immediate surroundings of the elevator. First of all, let's get close to it to make sure it's not trapped. Okay. No problem here. Well, that isn't quite as useful.
Ah, fungal spores. Refreshing.
Okay, but my nature check failed, so there may be more that I should... Oh. Oh.
Tell me you hear that voice.
They're coming. They're coming.
Cryptic voice. Tell me I'm not imagining that voice. Still your mind to this unusual voice. I mean, clearly Will has heard it as well, so I'm not imagining it.
Control your thoughts. It seems I'm not the only one listening.
They're coming. You're coming.
Well, that is very cryptic indeed. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't venture too far into this place just now, because I don't really want to stay too long here. So let's just return to the elevator, and I'm sure we will explore this place thoroughly once we actually go to the Underdark. For now, let's just return, and let's hope that the cave hasn't been blown up yet. Alright. Looks good to me. And apparently they are still here as well. Okay, so let's maybe quickly talk to the trader again, so we can sell the stuff that we just collected. I don't know. I think this might actually be the fastest way after all. I don't know. I can't go down here directly, can I? So let's just use the same way we used last time. And then we will leave this place for now and continue to look for that Githyanki patrol. The thing we actually wanted to do. Alright, Bram. Let's trade once more.
Right. Back already? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
And I just got some additional stock myself that I don't really need. Like all of these rings. So at the very least I can get some of the money that I spent on the artist. And that can go away. Not sure if I will need these blueprints at some point. Probably not, but I'll keep them for now. Okay, I think we're good to go. I'm going to sell you this crap as well. There might be some use for all this rotten stuff, but I haven't found it yet. Right, this is not actually a healing potion, this is a poison. Okay. I think this can go away.
Pleasure.
Now, I want to get out of here, and the fastest way is probably just to travel to that portal here. Also, sometimes this may trigger party banter, because they seem to talk a lot after teleporting, but not this time. So, let's leave. Right. And now we're in the basement, but we still need to get out of this place as well. Where? I guess it's the ladder. And another ladder. And now we're inside the barn. Also, what happens to, like, the inn when you blow up the cave. I hope you're not going to, negatively affect the structural integrity of this entire place, that everything is just going to crumble. I mean, it's not like anyone is still living here, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's get out of here. It looks like the fire has vanished for, some areas at least. And I don't know, can we maybe talk to her again? Maybe she should leave, because there might be an explosion very soon.
I promise my shield and my sword, Vigilant One. Let them be my courage.
Okay, we can't actually say anything to her. But yeah, I guess that's all I can do here for the time being. And I'm not sure why there's like 2 markers for the mountain pass, but I'm guessing that the Githyanki patrol is done before we actually reach the mountain pass. So yeah, let's move on. I guess we will go through here. Let's also make sure to fill in all the black areas on my map.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Blazel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
I don't know if Lizelle is like someone who will like that place. I guess we will find out. Now before I go in this direction, I want to quickly circle back here just to make sure that we have uncovered this map completely. I mean, there is probably nothing of interest here, but just to be thorough. This stuff is empty. Oh, what do we got here? Lessons for Sensible Living 4. Cities and how to survive them. That seems like an interesting read. Let's take a look. The first page summarizes the contents. The remaining pages clumsily elaborate on them in great detail. 1. Or not going to cities. The simplest piece of advice for sensible folk is to avoid cities entirely. I think Artemis can fully sympathize with that advice. She doesn't like cities either. On marketplaces, people often tell me, Harrington, my fleeces and turnips are worth more in a city market than at the local village fair. Fools, to them I say, your fleeces and turnips will be robbed long before you reach the market square, and you will have only a few lumps and bruises to take home. So basically there's crime in the cities. Huh? On taverns, all sensible folk enjoy draining a mug of locally produced ale in the company of their friends, but some of you may have heard of the extravagant taverns that populate the cities of the Sword Coast. If bawdy names like the Blushing Mermaid and the Withered Stave were not sufficient warning of their impropriety, let it be known that you will be robbed long before you finish your first tankard and will have only a few lumps of bruises for company. So basically you will just get robbed every time in the city. On sewerage, belike you keep a pot by your bedside and cast out the leavings into a communal pit of a morn. Sensible and cleanly behavior. Many cities have dispensed with such simple methods of hygienic living, and instead the waste of the inhabitants commingles and flows through great channels beneath the very streets. A breeding ground for mucky creatures. Yeah, but I mean, the sewer system is actually a fairly good invention. Better than just, putting it somewhere in the streets. I wouldn't really call this a negative. Of course, if you then just let all the waste flow into the nearest river and then get your water from the river, it doesn't really help either. So there is a problem that can arise from a sewer system as well. On becoming lost, cities are far too large and you will become lost almost immediately. A fellow once told me that Baldur's Gate is actually 3 cities in one, an outer, an inner, and an upper. I believe he thought I'd be impressed, but I simply spat in his eye and sent him on his way. Harrington, Netherlands. I mean, I guess 3 of these 4 points are acceptable. Let's take this with us. And yeah, this is where we have been before. So we have successfully filled in this blank space of the map. Also, look at this giant chasm over here.
Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Are you sure? I mean, you did give yourself a very preposterous name, so I don't blame Lae'zel for asking. But okay, now let's return to the path. Oh, we can look at the signpost. Let's see.
Welcome to Waukeen's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel.
Alright, the west it is. Even though at the moment we're not specifically trying to reach Baldur's Gate. Okay, let me see what's going on in this area too. Our waypoint. That's always a good thing to discover. Also, this looks like something we can climb. Not sure why I would want to, but I guess I will. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I might be able to get onto the roof and then down here. But I don't need to go there anymore. So let's just go back here. Mountain pass. Okay, so we're getting very close, and yep, there's definitely something going on here. I'm guessing this is what we're looking for. But maybe before we approach this, oh well.
Dragon Rider, my kin are near.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
Stay low. It might not see us.
I tangled with a dragon once. Never forgot it.
I've been trying to see that dragon, but I only saw the shadow of it because you can't really turn the camera to look up. But okay, apparently we have reached our destination. But yeah, before we go and talk to the patrol, I guess. I mean, this is a tiefling. This is not a Githyanki, but clearly they are somewhere nearby. So before we go and try to talk to them, I guess I'm going to make a cut here, and we will continue this in the next episode. But for the time being, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.